Right, so hello and welcome to, well, on this channel is going to be the first kind of football manager related video, I suppose. Did have a lot of these back in the day, a few years ago, year ago. I don't know when the last kind of football manager let's play we did was. So long story short, Football Manager 26 beta came out yesterday, and I pre-ordered the game so I can play the beta version, which I will do. So I just booted up the game this morning, and I thought we'll make a bit of a video play of it, I suppose. So you can see we have chosen a team which is Crewe Alexandra FC in League 2. Why Crewe Alexandra? I don't know, I did have a Crewe Alexandra save many years ago with the same name, the Railwaymen, which is the team's nickname, obviously. So I thought, as a Liverpool fan as well, I kind of have ties with Crewe Alexandra over the years, Danny Murphy coming from Crewe and whatnot. So I thought it was a good team to start with. A lot of people probably go for a top tier team. I never really go for top tier teams, so it's more low league management for me on Football Manager, or starting off with anyway. So since it's not super low league, it's not like way down in the system. It's League 2, mid-table team. Well, they are predicted to end in the mid-table anyway. So that's where we'll start this. Game is new for me, so we'll see what happens here. Just booted up the game, loaded the save. Well, loaded the save, just created the save, I suppose, the database. So here we are, this is how it looks. I haven't looked around too much, so we're still at the news screen here, which is just a welcome message. Welcome to Crewe. Skybet League 2, the Railwaymen, founded 1877, obviously UK based, professional. Mornflake Stadium, or Gresty Road. Mornflake Stadium is called for sponsorship reasons, I suppose. Use capacity 10k-ish, built in 1906, 2,800 season ticket holders. Season ticket price goes, I play in euros because normally I would play in Swedish currency, but it doesn't make sense for anyone watching. So I guess euros will do. It's easier to count in my head with euros than it is pounds. Due to, like, Swedish krona would be like €1 would be about 10-ish, so it's easy to kind of do the math in my head what it actually is. So anyway, average season ticket price 457 euros, average ticket price around 32 euros. We don't have any budget to do any transfers with. We have some wage wiggle room, I suppose. Yeah, that's pretty much that. I'm taking charge at Crewe. It's not much to read there. Supporter influence, moderate, develop players using the club's youth system, reserving judgment. Play entertaining football, reserving judgment, and be competitive against Port Vale if we happen to play against them. I guess we don't like Port Vale. Port Vale, they're pretty local, aren't they? They're in Stoke, I think, Port Vale is. So I guess that's something they want. I don't even know what I can league Port Vale's playing in. Is it League 2? Could be League 1 as well. There's a search bar here. Port Vale. Port Vale. There you go. Oh, it's playing in League 1, alright, yeah. That's one weird ass fucking logo. Anyway. Well, accept current visions, which is work within the wage budget. Can't really request much more, can I? Grew the club's reputation. I'll try. Mid-table, we should be able to acquire that, hopefully. Tactics introduction. Well, do I have to do that? Begin introduction, I suppose. Let me get our tactics set up. Can we get our tactics set up? Right, so what do we want here? We don't... Vertical ticket hack, yeah. Control position, no. Create your own. Patient in attack. Narrow attacking shape. I'll go wing play, I suppose. I'll probably do that for now and see what players we have later. Would rather like do that out of position. I guess it'd be more like that then. Yeah, more like that. Confirm that. We don't want a tutorial on that. We'll deal with this later on. And what do we have? Responsibilities. Get to know your backroom team here at Mornflake Stadium and understand how they can help you succeed. Recognize the importance of delegation and building a relationship with key staff can make your day-to-day job easier. Right, so Technical Director Josh Kennett. Ryan Dicker, Assistant Manager. There's a joke in there, I suppose, with that, a name like that. Kenny Lunt, Coach. Alright, begin introduction. Well, this is just fucking friendly, so I don't really care about that, but anyway. Continue. You already look after everything as far as training is concerned. You can make your own changes, but the coaching staff will organize everything. Yeah, that's fine. You will outline your tactical approach, of course, and the staff can help you with that. While you'll also have some media obligations around your appointment in the first match, while it's good, you can attend those. You can ask me or another member of staff to deputize. Yeah, that's fine. One of us to handle a position instruction or team talks. Yeah, that's totally fine. Transferring contracts. Yeah, that's fine. Throughout the season, there will be opportunities to adjust who does what and when. It's your call. Just let us know how we can help. Fair enough. Fair enough. Squad introduction. So let's see, what do we have here? Key personnel, Mickey Demetrio, 35-year-old center back. Yeah, been around probably. Mickey Demetrio can play left. Fullback. Can also play, well, he's probably more of a central defender, I would assume. See his pace. Yeah, he's not gonna bombing down the wing with a pace of 8 and stamina of 9. I think that's fair to say. Heading 13, marking 11, tackling 11. Yeah, he's probably more of a central defender. honestly. So let's see, he's probably been around a bit. Well, I didn't want to look at my fucking career. His career. Right, I can't really... Oh, I can, okay, so everything is there. I just need to click whatever. Okay, so that's what it is. In older, like, Football Manager, you had, like, you couldn't really click anything, it was just on one screen. Here you have everything kind of summarized, and now you click it to get it maximized. I see. Alright, so spot the odd thing out. I see that right away. Like, he's been in England all his life, except for one spell at Jarrett Industrial in Spain 3rd Division, Group 10. The fuck? How the fuck he end up there? Oh my god. It's been like Enterprise, oh that's National League, Kidderminster, Shrewsbury, Cambridge, Newport. I was in Newport for a long time. I've been here in Crewe for 3 years now, or 3rd season anyway. Played a lot of games. 8 goals in 23-24. League 2. Nice. Yeah, that's fine. There's a Jack Powell was also a key player. He's been here for, it's also his 3rd season. I bought him off Crewe for 57k. Central midfielder, defensive midfielder, central midfielder, West Ham product. Then been in Millwall, Ebbsfleet, Maidstone, Crawley, now Crewe. Alright, fair enough. Financial fair play regulations. Compliance. Alright, so we need to... This is now in the game, so we have to abide to the financial fair play rules. Preparations, injury update. I have a few injuries here. What can we do here? It's just an overview, so... Oh, we actually have a game against Port Vale. Do we? No. Okay, so League 2, we'll take a look at, where should we begin? Club. We have the overview of the club here, which we've pretty much gone through. These are our kits. Interesting second kit there, or away kit, I suppose. I suppose that's away kit, or it can be the 3rd kit actually. It looks more like a 3rd kit, and that's the away kit maybe. Some affiliated clubs: Kidsgrove, Leek, Nantwich. Actually, I didn't want to go into Kidsgrove there, but. And Witten. Kidsgrove is a semi-professional club in no league at all. Cool. Anything else you want to look at? Mornflake Stadium, Club Vision, staff, finances, facilities. We can take a look at the facilities. Mornflake Stadium in Crewe, 10,153 all-seater, 10,109 capacity used. Built in 1906, rebuilt in 1999. Owned by the club. No undersoil heating or roof, grass surface. Perfect pitch condition. Great training facility, Alexandra Park, Nantwich. Youth stadium is the same, Alexandra Park, Nantwich. Youth level 2, adequate academy coaching and youth recruitment is fairly basic. I think they must have dropped down a bit because they were a big academy kind of thing back in the day. And a lot of people come through their youth system. I guess it's kind of gone downhill since then. Anyway. Anything more here? Boards, affiliates. Not really. So let's take a look at our squad. Goalkeepers, we have Tom Both, which we own. And been here for 3 years now and played much as of late. It's only 20 years old. I have a loaned in goalkeeper from Burnley, Sam Waller. Waller. Was in Rockdale on loan last year. Or one league lower than us now. Can we say that staff recommendation, feedback? Okay. Another loan on James Golding from Oxford United, central defender, Irish, 20 years of age. Lewis Billington, James Connolly. Favorite personnel, Sergio Ramos, idol. Right and centre back. It seems to be a product of Crewe. Yes. Zach Williams are out on loan in Kilmarnock. Ye Mingy. Interesting name. Minging. Glad it wasn't called Minging. But, you know. Jay Mingy. Right center defender, defensive midfielder. On loan from where? Stockport. There's not much that stands out there. Owen Lunt. Joel Tabinier. No, it's English, so it's not Tabinier. Tabiner. It was friend for a minute. Tabinia. Max Sanders, 26. A lot of kind of around the 21 to 23 age span. A few more experienced players in Jack Powell, Connor Thomas, I suppose. Fancy midfielder. Been here a while as well. His 4th season since he came from Cheltenham Town. Was in India. What the fuck? Was it when India had the Super League kind of thing? And all fucking weird players went there to just play for 18 games, I suppose, for a season and just get a buttload of cash. I remember that. Must have been at that time. Going from Swindon to being splashed cashed in India. Interesting. And came back home. Cheltenham. Now been here for 4 years. Some interesting career paths here. One went to India, one went to Spain randomly. We actually have a Slovakian dude, Matus Holicek. Which is interesting in like clubs like this usually have mainly UK and Ireland based players. Like everyone is pretty much that. Except him. He's from Slovakia. Well, they must have. Well, I'm not saying he's born in England. Well, he must have come to England at the early stages because he's like, is he 20 now? He's been in Crewe for 5 years, so yeah. The Slovakian player, central midfielder, obviously, that Marek Hamšík as an idol. I have another player out on loan here. Finn Roberts in Chester, pretty local. Pretty local, but yeah. In Chester, pretty close to. I mean, I'm not English, so my geography might be off. I think it's pretty close anyway. Yeah, 25 miles. 59 minutes via the A54. There you go. So I would say it's pretty close. Anyway, have another player in on loan from Stoke, Emre Teşkel. Turkish, yeah, Turkish background definitely if you call Emre first as a first name. Was on loan in MK Dons. Denmark striker, so attacking midfielder striker, I suppose, yeah. Trained at Stoke City Academy. Then we have some more experienced players. Mark Bogle. I would say Bogle, but probably be 2 O's then, so I don't know. Been around, but Birmingham products went to Celtic. Hinkley United no longer exists. Solihull Moors, that's Birmingham as well, so around in that area, then went up to Grimsby. Wigan, Cardiff, 1 million actually. Loaned to Peterborough, Cardiff, loaned back home to Birmingham, Portsmouth on loan. And he went on loan to Netherlands, out of Den Haag. Went to Charlton, went to Doncaster, Hartlepool, Newport, and now Crewe. Yeah, he's been like kind of a, what do you say, who moves around a lot, a journeyman, I suppose. Was a striker, Josh March, 28 years old. New for the season by the looks of it from Harrogate. Adrien Thibault, Irish. Doesn't sound very Irish, does it? Thibault. Anyway, Douglas Hall in Munster Premier Division to Cov Ramblers, Macclesfield, Bradford, PA, now Crewe. So here last year, 1 goal in 18 isn't great for a striker, is it? And then experienced Louis Moult, 33 years of age. Also new for the season by the looks of it, from Stoke originally. Been on loan a lot from Stoke to all kinds of places. Bradford, Mansfield, Accrington, Mansfield again, Alfreton, Northampton, Nuneaton, no longer exists. Wrexham, he went on an undisclosed fee. Scored 16 goals there though. then went to Motherwell. Scores on goals, 15-15. And then 18-15 before moving to Preston in the Championship. Didn't score anything there really. Went to League One Burton. Didn't manage to score anything there either. Went to Motherwell on loan again. Not as good of a spell in Motherwell as last time. So went on a free to Dundee United in Championship. Where he managed to actually score some goals. Well, not last season, but season before that he did. So, here we are. Yeah, I'm not sure if there is anyone else here that 25-year-old left attacking midfielder, right wing, I suppose. So can play on both sides, like Lancaster. From Ipswich originally, went there for quite some time, 5 years, on a loan spell in Bury. Before going to Cambridge, and now Crewe for 23. So yeah, how do we look here in terms of left defenders? We don't really have any left defenders. I don't want to play fucking Mickey Demetrio there, because he can fucking run for shit. So we have Charlie Finney, I suppose. He can play out there. We have a few options on the right side. We also have we have Reece Hutchinson. Reece Hutchinson probably will play there then. And then some options in the middle as well, which is good. Some decent options here on the right side. Chelsea prospect. Now went to Wigan. Center of the park, we have quite a few. We have Lund, Taberner, Sanders. I didn't want to do that. Brighton, Lincoln, Leighton, no Crewe. Some options there. On the wings, Lancaster, Holy Chicken play out there. Callum Agius, 19-year-old Welsh. He's been here all his life pretty much. Tracy, Shiloh Tracy, number 10. Went to Spurs early doors. It's a youth player. Went from there on loan quite a few times before he signed for Cambridge. Now here. Some options there offensively. Striker position, Bogle, March, Thibaut, and Louis Moulds. Yeah, we'll make a more of an assessment later, but this is kind of this first episode more gonna be going through the team which we have done, the club which we have done. Not gonna do much in terms of recruitment, just getting the lay of the land here up in Crewe and see what we need to assess and all that good stuff. It can come later introduction, I suppose. Well, begin our introduction. Mickey Demetrio and Jack Powell are captain and vice captain. Oh, that sounds good to me. Overview of the squad. Oh yeah, that's just making look at the fucking scout report. That's fine. Strong overall score means driving quality. Oh yeah, that's pretty logical. Youth teams. Yeah, I guess we can check the youth team as well if there is anyone we need to or who can give us something in the in the lost my thought there. If there's someone in the youth team that can be useful for us as senior bases, I suppose. Where do we have youth? A youth setup, I suppose. Under 21s. So no one with a super high ability as of right now. About 2 stars on most of them. Highest potential seems to be Francis Church. 17-year-old striker. So no one that could make an impact. The impact was the fucking word I was looking for. Never found it. Alright. So that's pretty much it. I think we're pretty done here. What's this? Tactics. Alright. So yeah, we kind of went through what we want to go through here, I think. So I will leave this first episode with more of an introduction, 30-minute introduction, I suppose. But yeah, we had some things to go through, and we did. So here we are, and we will take it from here, the next one, and see if we can strengthen in any way. We don't have any money to buy players with, but we can look at loans, and we can look at the free transfer market, which will be useful. And you can see this is the beta version. You can see it down here. This is a beta version, and then you can report bugs here. So the game is it's not early release. It's like if you pre-order the game, you can now install the beta version and play it. And there's probably quite a few bugs now because it is 2 weeks until full release. So just getting this beta out so people who pre-ordered can play it, report bugs if there is anything, so they can fix that in the 2 weeks now up until the proper release of the game. But then again, when the proper release of the game comes, you can still play the beta version save as usual. So we'll see if we carry this on after that. We probably will, because I will see if we can get this to run for quite some time. If I enjoy the game, that is. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll be back with a new episode where we kind of go through if we our squad in more detail, and if we have done any transfers, whatnot. So until then, I bid you all adieu, ta-ta, and farewell.